stepping in, the long
Leading
ball
off
threat,
for the
Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei
The wind of the pitch.
Hey.
On a triple digits.
0-1.
What a stop. Fires the first on the run. Throw
No,
off
he's
line.
safe.
He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the batter now, Lou Gehrig. Hammer, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Hey, strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And there's one away. So digging in, Willie Mays. Rolled to short, possible 2 balls. Throws to first in time. Just got him on that one.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Ball.
Wow, really impressive.
Jose Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ohtani, the runner at third. Garrett at second with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
He's dealing with
ball,
a great
2
two-strike
strikes.
hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta.
Leading
Now
off
it's
for
the
the
DH,
the
Jackson
designated
Holiday.
hitter, Jackson
The wind of the
Holiday.
pitch. Right side. Tosses to
He's
first.
out.
And a quick out, number 1.
Batting
And
second,
now the big time
third
power
baseman,
threat, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
That
Oh,
one
one.
off the mark. 1-0.
Ball.
And another ball. 1 out, bases empty.
Hey.
2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
In the air, right field. Aaron gets under it. That's out number 2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La
Batting third,
Cruz.
the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And
Ball, that's off the plate.
The inside edge. Ball 1. Swings
Hey.
through that one.
Good late
1-1.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a
1
miss.
ball, 2 strikes.
As he was out front that time. Here's a big power
Leading
threat.
off
Bo
for the
Bichette.
Bees, the designated hitter, Bo
And a pitch.
Bichette.
Strike one.
0-1.
Misses
No, that's inside.
And that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Foul
On
ball.
the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league.
Runner on the go.
No, that
There's
missed. That's a ball.
Two out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
He's out.
And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Bottom of the first. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Ohtani measures
0-1.
6 feet 4 inches. 29 years old, and he was born in Japan.
Yeah.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Lou Gehrig. Guerrero. He'll do it
That's
himself.
it out.
Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. At the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And
Yeah.
he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting fourth, the
2
center
outs,
fielder,
runner at first.
Willie.
Now it's the power speed combo.
1 ball,
Willie
no
Mays.
strikes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Now one
That's a
miss.
ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable
Yeah,
hitter's
what?
count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I guess
2
you
balls,
throw it
2
that
strikes.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Oh.
Tosses to first. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Swing and he breaks his bat. In time to Gehrig. And Guerrero is set down. Now it's the second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Comebacker to the mound. Sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting seventh, the
And
left
the batter
fielder,
now,
number
Craig
7,
Biggio.
Craig Biggio.
And the first
Ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9
Yeah.
pitches in the first, He's got a chance to keep it to
1 and
single
1.
digits again. Who does that?
2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. First
That's the
pitch
ball.
just misses.
1-0.
Swing
One.
and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there,
1 and 1.
but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing
Rescue.
and a miss, and that one missed by a
1-2.
ton. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. Ian Happ up to hit. First
1-0.
pitch not close. In the air out towards right center. Gets under it. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking
Ball.
about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here comes the pitch. And
Ball.
there's the ball. Up the middle. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Hee-haw.
Out front there as he swings through it.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's got
0-2.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
What you got?
Takes his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Here's a 1-2. Ripped to short. Zips it
He's
to
out.
first. 2 up, 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Struck out looking his first time.
Nope.
Just
Ball.
missed. Swing and a
Hee-haw.
miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1
Top of
strike.
the third, no score. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to
He's out.
first. And Bichette is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back.
Leading off
And
for
now
Northwest
here is
Arkansas,
Josh Gibson.
the catcher,
obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for
there.
average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Schemes back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. They're so
No balls,
reliant
one
on
strike.
the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
0-1.
One out, base is empty.
Right, 2.
And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Judge is there. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Go ahead run on base. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And a swing and a miss.
Well, here's a good
It's
opportunity
0-1.
in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Kicks and deals. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. One down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one for strike one.
One of the most memorable
balls,
innings
1 strike.
ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Mays right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Adrian Beltre. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a good take.
Just
that's
off the
it.
inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
four.
for the
And now the first baseman, Lou
The
Gehrig.
first baseman, Lou
The line to kick the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs. Across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Into the outfield, base hit. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the righty deals. Line to left. Fair ball. Gehrig around second. Coming home. Relay throw. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
And
no, that's out.
De La Cruz leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Witt swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Craig Biggio. And a pitch. Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
Bounce to the left side. Well, that's a base hit. Around second is Biggio. Save!
2 consecutive base hits for this team. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Mantle at the plate now, and that's inside. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Throw comes into second. He's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to third. Adames, he's got it. Over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds.
0-2.
Hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Just misses with that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
In the air, right field. Aaron moves towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boo-boo. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 7-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Elly De La Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Aaron gets under it, and that is that. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Schemes back to work. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mantle makes the grab. One down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
0-2.
Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fastball for a
0-1.
On the ground, right side. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. So they turn things over to the righty, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And Craig and Kevin Biggio were just the second father-son combo to each hit for the cycle. Pretty cool for both of them. And you know how I love
No
the cycle.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Hank sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, space is empty. And now it's Elias Diaz. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody
1 ball,
out.
no
And
strikes.
the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lou Gehrig. He swings and fouls one off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Comes up empty.
No
That's
balls,
strike
2 strikes.
2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of
1 and 2.
deficit, they're right at the top of the list. pitch. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw.
Got him.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, shortstop, Ellie.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys will nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
De La Cruz. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Willie Mays. And a good eye there.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings through that.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Smith, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider.
That missed. That's a ball.
And occasionally uses a forkball.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And
that's
another
a ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And Gibson makes the play. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one ripped. That ball has just been voted off the island. He sends a rocket to left. And they add on. It's 8-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hank makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next offering upstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone.
0-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Second baseman,
Bobby Witt Jr. Getting ready to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender.
What a
He's
double
out.
play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off
ballpark.
for the Bees,
We go to the eighth.
the
Leading
first
off,
baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
Hard hit left side. In
He's
time
out.
to Gehrig. And Guerrero is set down. And here is Elly De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. That was blasted to the moon. And they add a run. It's 9-1. Beltre now at the plate as he swings through strike
0
one.
balls, 1 strike.
That one lifted to left. Hap on his horse. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Craig Biggio. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-1. That one the other way. He takes it
He's out.
himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now, Josh Gibson. Skeens back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch.
Strike
Swings and
2.
misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Josh Gibson sends it out of here. It's 10-2. And now it's going to be Hank Aaron. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 10-3. Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, yeah.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 10-4. So digging in, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 3.
Seranthony Dominguez.
Swings
Yeehaw.
through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Hey!
As he was out front that time.
0-2.
Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Man at second with 1 away. Next to hit, Willie Mays.
Hey!
Swing
Ha!
and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a
Hey!
miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate.
0-2.
3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and
That's
put
a
it in
foul
play.
ball.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. And down on strikes he goes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A gigantic blast. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-6. Witt now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. There's the swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit.
0-2.
Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. We go to the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Right side. Hank makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one. That one
a ball.
misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And
Strike
now
2.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Man, that got him square in the mask. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The pitch. Got it.
The batter, number 7.
So up next, Bobby Witt
Bobby
Jr.
Witt Jr.
He
Yeehaw.
swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
No
2 down,
balls,
nobody
2
on.
strikes.
You're at the top of the 9th. Ball
Ball.
1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And now the lefty. And
No, that's outside. Ball.
And the count is even, 2-2. To third, and it's off the bag. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second, and he's got a double, his 4th hit.
he was all over that one. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just
ball.
missed.
1-1.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A massive home run. And they add a couple more. It's 12-6. Guerrero at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
3-0.
Here's a 3-0. And ball
Take your
4,
base.
2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Goose Gossage on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Garrett makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here is Ian Happ.
Left fielder, Ian Happ. Now pitching, Joe Kelly.
And here it comes. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. And that's
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It's
Kelly,
0-1.
A very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's
That's the ball.
12-8. Ohtani stands in now. Looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Triple digits on that last pitch. So they're down to their final out. Lou Gehrig digs in now. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
This could end it. Stays alive.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on him.
On to first. Ball game. A 12-8 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here. It's the All-Stars going up against
Leading
the
off
Dodgers.
for Northwest Arkansas,
Shohei Ohtani up
the
to the
designated
dish.
hitter,